Hey guys, just wanted to give you an update here. I know I got a couple of people who have been following along on the transmission repair. I have the egged out coupling chucked up in the vise here. It's all centered. There we go, some focus. As you can see, this edge of the hole has been egged out. See how the original chamfer is around there? Let me get my big finger out of there to replace it with a big piece of metal. No, that won't work either. Here we go. Broken piece of metal. Alright, you can see the original John Deere part has this really nice chamfer all the way around the hole, and that's a reamed 9/16 hole. And then you can see, hopefully you can see, it's been egged out about 50 thousandths over here. So the new part is like $32, and they've got two sub parts for it that are replacement parts, and I'm really trying my best to keep this tractor original as much as I can. It's a 77. I know some of you are saying, but it's a 77. It's a 77 John Deere 300, and I use it quite a bit around here for utility work and property management. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bore out the top of this coupling, because the second half, I don't know if you can see, it steps down there, but the second half is perfect. It is absolutely cherry as couplers go. It's just this upper section that's egged out. So what we're going to go ahead and do is bore out this upper section, which will include, I don't know how well you can see it, there's a roll pin hole right over here that goes through diagonally, and we're going to ream that as well, and it's going to take it just about 1/8 of an inch, maybe 1/16 of an inch past this hole down, and then this is going to get a sleeve machined and pressed in and then recross drilled, and that should restore it for what I'm trying to do. Between a press fit, and I think I'm going to go ahead and try to do a heated press fit, where I'll heat up the coupling and that'll expand it a few thousandths, and then I'll press it in and let it cool down, and that'll lock it right in, and then I'll cross drill it. That should sufficiently restore this part, and with any luck, the next guy who has to fix this will be really screwed. So that takes care of the coupling. The transmission is already back together. Focus. Okay. So I had to rebuild up this shaft. This shaft, for about 4 inches into this machine, or this transmission, hydraulic pump I guess would be the right thing. Hydraulic motor? Pump and motor? Somebody will correct me there. About 4 inches of this shaft had to be built up with weld, straightened, and then machined. And even though the end of it looks a little gummed up, because I dressed it with a file to make it a little easier to put the bearings and couplings and seals through, but I assure you this is within a few thousandths of where it's supposed to be. The end is the original face, so it's seen a lot of heat exposure and a lot of things to chew it up, but that's the original center hole that John Deere put in it, or Sunstrand put in it. But we had to fill all the holes in it, redo the holes, because this end of the shaft had just been chewed up from years and years and years of love and affection in many yards before mine. But now that should be a completely rebuilt Sunstrand. And I know a lot of you are probably saying, well, it's sitting on the bench and all the holes are open and everything, but it's only been there for a little bit. It was covered up with a towel. And it'll be covered up with a towel before I start doing anything else in here. But that's just a quick update to show you where I'm at, and then hopefully I can start putting the tractor together. Okay guys, later.